And you know I'm about to timestamp it. It is March 27th, 2026, approximately 4:26 p.m. on that eastern side. Y'all know we done flipped them poles by now, so it might be Western. But then again, y'all know I don't know, but I know one damn thing. On that birth certificate or that certificate of live birth, they named us. And they put our names in all caps when they named us, so that means they were standing on business when they named us. So I'm D'Amica. I'm finna stand on business. It's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, our portals to truth. We about to open some portals and reveal some truths. So the last time we stopped off here, I pulled on these two portals here. And before we welcome in the energies here, I just want to kind of give a review as to what we're about to pull into here. So New York City, bring that ass here, the energy of New York City. We're getting ready to tap into that here with my oracle deck, my tarot cards, and all these other beautiful cards that I have created and that we will tap into here. Okay, so New York City. On this portal here, I have Jewel and Crown. I have Jewish. I have Empire State Building. Check all buildings as above, so below. Hollywood, Korean, Chinese, Mega City, 5 boroughs, Grand Central Park, Central Times Square, and I also have Feds on here. Okay, so we're going to tap into New York City. And of course, if you were looking, you saw Grand Canyon on the back of that portal, but we'll tap into Grand Canyon on another transmission here. But New York City is definitely here. We're going to tap into New York City. So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to go ahead and welcome in these energies at this time. Let's go ahead and light this candle and light our incense. All right, so I got the vanilla cashmere candle, all white candle here. We're going to go ahead and light it and welcome in that fragrance, welcome in that energy, Ashe. Where did my, and I have the 1000 and Nights incense. 1000 and Nights, and this is coming from Blunt Effects. I have the 1000 and Nights rocking out with it, so we're going to light this incense. We got our candle lit. We're going to light the incense as well. And let's go ahead and welcome in these energies. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We are now getting ready to tap into the energy of New York City. Okay, the energy of New York City and everything that I've named on top of this portal here. We are welcoming in these energies. Anything that we need to know, be aware of, that we didn't know, that we should know, anything, Divine and Spirit, that you would like us to know, may it be revealed to us. And may we accept it to be strong enough to accept it, whether we're here for entertainment purposes, educational purposes, spiritual purposes. I welcome in these energies for New York City. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and tap into it. We're going to go ahead and start off with just a couple of I got poetry for Neanderthal out here. So we're going to start with some little minor keywords, all right? I read all the comments at the end. Shout out to y'all that be commenting. I'll be cautious if I want to subscribe or not. And even if I like the channel, it definitely helps the algorithm. But I don't want no fake ass motherfuckers in my algorithm. So I would just wait to see if it's something that I would like to be involved in. Ashe, here we go. So we got poetry for Neanderthal. We're going to look for a couple of, we're going to break it in half. We're going to look for a couple of keywords to come out here to just play around with New York City here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I'm looking at fruit cake. Fruit. Okay, fruit cake. Fruit. Something about a dad and a dad joke. Belly dance. Dance. Thumb. Thumb war. Boot. Rain boot. And grass. Grass skirt. Okay, again, this is about New York City here. If you're just chiming in, what I have written on this portal here is Jewel and Crown, Jewish, Empire State Building. Check all the buildings as above, so below. I have on here Hollywood, Korean, Chinese, Mega City, Grand Central Park, Central Times Square. I have the Feds, and I have 5 boroughs on here, okay? All right. Something about double trouble. Double trouble. Animal cracker. All right, so let's tap into the tarot portion of this, okay? Let's go ahead and tap into the tarot portion. And you're usually going to be sitting here for a little bit over an hour. Whatever you do, if you jump in and out of channels, that's cool. Just know that you need to pray, right? And cut the cords to whatever you do. When you jump in and out of folks' channels, you need to cut the cords to the energies, especially certain channels you're not aware of, you're tapping into. They love to use this social media to harvest y'all energy, right? To harvest onto energy. So be cautious. Make sure you pray, and whatever prayer you say, make sure you say it in repetitions of 3, 6, or 9. All right. All right, here we go. I already pre-shuffled, but then I'm going to go ahead and give it another shuffle in front of you all. Tarot for New York City. Ashe. So this is the tarot portion for New York City. I'm looking at Jewel and Crown. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, hold on. Jewel and Crown, Jewish Empire State Building here. Okay, I got the Magician coming reversed as portal number 1. The Magician is coming reversed here. Okay, so overall, they're using their skills for themselves. They're manipulating. It's poor planning, untapped talents, and not utilizing their own potential here. So you got the Magician coming reversed for the first portal in the New York City here. Jewel and Crown, Jewish Empire State Building. Check all buildings. Portal number 2 is the Star. So this is talking about rejuvenation here, hope, faith, optimism, spiritual connection, finding peace after turbulent times here. And then you got the Magician coming reverse here. So they're siphoning energy off of the Star energy. Okay, so you got the Empress here. The Empress is coming out. New York City, stand up. All right, the energy of New York City. The Empress is in the energy. The Star, the Magician reverse. All right, the Empress. Deep connection to femininity, fertility, expression, creativity, motherhood, nurture, understanding yourself and getting in touch with your sensuality, connecting with beauty and bring hope and bring happiness to your life. Be kind to yourself, okay? A birthright to a new idea or business here. The 9 of Cups is coming out here. New York City, what's going on, New York City? The 9 of Cups is going to fall under that Magician reversed energy here. So with the manipulation and the poor plannings, you're getting what you desired, right? Now you're feeling abundant and you were satisfied with life here. But you weren't utilizing your full potential, so you're being fooled by your own energy here. Wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, and contentment. So that 9 of Cups is falling under that Magician reverse, and that Magician could have been siphoning off of your energy just being in the 9 of Cups energy here. Because you were content, satisfied, you had your wish fulfilled, emotions were fulfilled, you were in line here, okay? Especially revolved around your emotions here. And then that Magician came reversed here, manipulative, right? And they weren't fully utilizing their potential. They were using your potential here. Ace of Cups is coming up here under this Star. So for some in New York City here, for those that have faith, for those that are rejuvenated, optimistic, right? You have a spiritual connection here. This is the start of a new relationship, new feelings, emotional awakening, okay? Love, beginning of emotional experiences. It could be a relationship where you're with another partner there, but I really feel like this is a relationship that you have with divine spirit here, with your higher self, right? You're being in tune with self here, or it could be business investments, right? Take it how it resonates here. But whatever's going on, because you remain optimistic, you found the peace after the turbulent times here. It's a brand new start. Overflow of love is coming through here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What else is going on here? New York City. Bring that ass here. Okay, so what's going to fall under this Empress energy, right? The Empress energy is connected with beauty, and it's going to bring happiness here to your life. Be kind to yourself. So the Queen of Swords is falling under that energy here. Very independent, right? Because it says Queen don't mean nothing. You might got a ding-a-ling, right? It's tarot. This is tarot portion. It's just energy. So you're very independent with clear boundaries, direct communication. You tell it like it is. You have a sharp wit. You don't beat around the bush. It's no chit chat or gossip allowed around you. You're straight values, logic, and facts. And because it's based around the swords here, this is the mind, the intellect here, right? So you're not judgmental, a no nonsense thinker, and you're very graceful. So the 9 of Pentacles is coming reversed, and it's falling under that 9 of Cups energy, that Magician reverse energy, right? So they was content, right? Whatever that was with them being manipulative and they weren't utilizing their potential. They were tapping into your potential type of situation, and they became fulfilled with that, right? With siphoning your energy there, right? And they was feeling abundant, right? Because they're energy fucking vampires, basically, right? So then now Nine of Pentacles is coming reverse because now they realized it was all over materialism. They was living beyond their means. They was dependent on others' energy. All right, energy. This is energy, spirit, energy. All right. So they were showing off without substance. We are pulling our energy back. So they are sinking, just like New York City is about to fucking sink. You understand? What are you built on top of? As above, so below. But we'll keep it calm. Hold up. I mean, oh, what the fuck just happened? So we got the Five of Cups coming reversed here. And this is portal number 8, 6, yeah, portal number 8. So for those that had that faith and that spiritual connection and you're finding peace after that turbulent, you having new feelings. It's an emotional awakening. This is about love, right? Whether you're loving yourself, whether love is loving you, whether it's spirit, whether it's energy, whatever it is, it's the beginning of emotional experiences here, right? So now it's like significant recovery from regret, acceptance of the past, aware of implications of your actions. You've come to appreciate the lessons learned, okay? Which is going to give you a better position in your career or in your life here, okay? Suffering and grief endured gave you the strength and the resilience to move on and get your financial stability here, okay? Emotional stability, right? The Knight of Pentacles is coming out, not reverse, excuse me. The Knight of Pentacles is coming, falling under that Queen of Swords, falling under that Empress. So for those that have a deep connection with your femininity, right? You have a deep connection with expression, with motherhood, with nurturing, right? You understand yourself and you get in touch with your sensuality, right? You're connecting with your beauty and bringing happiness to your life. So you're reflecting that on the outside as well. You're being kind to yourself as well. You're not judgmental. You're a no nonsense thinker. You're graceful, right? Values, logic, and facts. It's time to create a daily task schedule to get through specific projects. You have the patience to accomplish all duties, and you're considered reliable and committed to your work. You may need to be more trustworthy and reliable in self to create that daily. Maybe some of you all, like me, need to get on a schedule, right? And just start balancing ourselves. We find ourselves bored, maybe, I don't know. But you're fully committed to completing all your goals and accomplishments. You're loyal, you're hardworking. There's a slow and steady growth at this time, which is great. It's based around your finance, your health, your career, and your love. 3, 6, 9. Portal number 10 is the Hangman coming reversed here. So for this, and this is column 1. This is ending column 1 here, okay? So column 1 started off with those that were very manipulative, right? They was using their skills for themselves, right? That magician reverse, untapped talents, right? They were siphoning energy from those that were very content and satisfied, right? Within themselves, right? Very what's innocent type of energy here. And we're focused on New York City here. Okay, so then there's a fear of solitude. They're materialistic. They're living beyond their means. For some, they're dependent on others. They're showing off without substance, right? And then the Hangman is coming reversed here. And they refuse to make the necessary sacrifices. They're stalling. They're resistant, indecision, unwilling to see different perspectives, all right? So that's column 1. And y'all know I'm going to flip the camera so that way y'all have your own point of view too. And I like how they was fucking with the goddamn views and that shit don't matter to me. It really don't. I see it go up and down the way it do, but I just be so focused on making a connection with the mysterious unknown cosmic beings whom I cannot see, but I can feel them in the energy, and they have taken human form. So we fucking y'all up regardless. This is a channel. You dig what I'm saying? It's a fucking channel. It's going to get to wherever it needs to go. YouTube, join the algorithm, YouTube, or get fucked up in the process. All right, so Ace of Cups is coming reverse now. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is talking about, remember those that have faith. You were very optimistic. It was the spiritual connection. It caused these new feelings. It was the start of a relationship, right? An overflow of love, right? It was due to it was significant recovery from regret, suffering, and grief endured that gave you the strength and the resilience to move on. So it gave you financial and emotional stability there, right? You were aware of implications of your actions, right? So the Ace of Cups is coming reversed. And this may be a warning or reminding you of the pain that you endured and emotional instability for quite some time, right? There was a loss that was indicated there, right? And it gave you a creative block. So Spirit and Divine is probably asking you at this time who or what was in control. So it's going to cause you to be frustrated with your finances. You may receive disappointing news. You may end up with a boring job. You may feel unmotivated, sad, separated, insecure. So it sounds like you're going to be pushed into into the dark night of the soul there, which is perfectly fine, because you're going to have to find yourself, because they gave you a chance with a new start with that Ace of Cups, right? I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see, but the Divine Spirit was like, okay, you're on this new start, right? Of love, of overflow of love, starting of a new relationship. The Ace of Cups came up upright first, right? You had to accept the past. The Five of Cups reverse came out, right? And Divine Spirit is showing you had to accept the past, right? Divine wanted you to be aware of your implications and your actions. Come to appreciate the lessons that you've learned, right? And if for some, you didn't, and it caused you to endure pain and emotional instability for quite some time, okay? Or this is probably what you're looking back on here, okay? Yeah, you might be going back. For some that was in the star energy, you might have a feeling of going back, but who is in control here? It's going to cause you, or it is causing you to be frustrated with your finances here. It's something about disappointing news here, okay? The Magician is coming upright, and this Magician is falling under this Empress, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, right? So for those that needed to create that daily task, right? You needed that schedule to get through specific projects, right? You're considered reliable and committed to your work. Now you were asked and told to be more trustworthy, right? Take the slow and steady growth, especially revolved around your finance, your health, your career, your love, because you're loyal, you're hardworking, you're fully committed to completing all your goals and accomplishments, right? So then that Magician came out. As above, so below, right? The outer world is reflecting within. Pure willpower at this time. So it's time to tap into your full potential, right? Connecting force between heaven and earth. Opportunities are created, okay? Microcosm is reflecting the macrocosm. So you're creating your inner world, and your outer world will flow, all right? 13 portal, thank you, Divine, thank you, Spirit. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera so you guys can have your point of view. And y'all know we're going to broaden this damn message. And y'all know I read all them comments at the end so Divine and Spirit can have an understanding as to how you all are communicating with one another, and then how you're interacting with me, D'Amica. You dig what I'm saying? Because it took a while for D'Amica to recover from a lot of things here. And she's still going through what she got to go through. But Divine and Spirit, they don't play that shit about D'Amica. So they like every comment. Yeah. 13th portal. Divine Spirit said I should smile more. So I'd be like, so the sun, error. The sun is coming out. I'm a July Leo. So the sun is coming out for that 13th portal. That's what it say on my goddamn certificate of live birth. And that's what I've been identifying as my whole goddamn life. So I'm a July Leo, goddamn it. So this sun is coming out here, and it's offering success, abundance. Remember, in the beginning of the story, that Magician came reversed. Manipulative, poor plannings, siphoning energy because they had untapped talent. Okay, they was using their skills from themselves, right? Instead of lying to the whole world that they was going to give it to you, right? The sun is coming here for the 13th portal. You're able to share qualities and achievements with others. You radiate love and affection towards others. You're confident. People, nature, and animals are drawn to your warm energy. You provide others with inspiration, joy, trust, loyalty, and happiness is on the way. Strength and vitality is provided with this sun here. And did y'all know? In case y'all, Ophiuchus is out here too always. Ophiuchus gonna stay out here. Because Ophiuchus got to watch over these goddamn motherfuckers here that is not a source of light. Ophiuchus is on these archons' ass because they wanted to steal so much light. So Ophiuchus is going to stay out here. Ophiuchus just fell on top of the sun. Just to remind you, the 13th constellation, the 13th eon, the 13th bloodline. And all we doing is observing and reporting. Okay, so New York City, you bringing that ass here. We have our 13 tarot card portals out here. And y'all know we're going to broaden the message with the Oracle deck. So let's go ahead and flip the camera. Y'all know I love y'all, right? Let's go ahead and flip the camera so y'all can have y'all own point of view real quick. And don't forget about the 13th portal over there. But column 1, here y'all go. Column 1 is that Magician reverse, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Hangman reverse, okay? Column 2. Talking about the Star, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Cups reversed, and the Ace of Cups reversed. Just as quick as you got it, it was taken away. Column 3. Talking about that Empress, Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. And then the 13th portal, the 13th and final messages will be coming from the Sun. All based around New York City now. Read the portal now. Don't forget as above, so below. We on their ass. In every fucking tunnel. So, let's see. We're going to go ahead with column 1 here. Column 1, we're going to pull on Buzzed real quick. Shout out to the game Buzzed. My bad. Shout out to the game Buzzed. And of course, I'm not getting paid for this shit. I guess because I don't play the games the way that they have the rules inside their games, but they don't even play the fucking games the way that they made the rules and shit. So, I don't know. Anyway, Ashe. We got Buzz. Let's see what messages we can get based around column 1 there. Around column 1 here. What's going on? Who we get Buzz? What kind of... Oh, that was fast. This one turned over and then these ones wanted to come out with it. The first one, drink if you're not feeling well right now. Hair of the dog. Am I right? This is coming from Buzzed. Okay. All right. Can y'all see that? It's coming from Buzzed. Okay, so what's the next message, Buzz? Thank you, Divine and Spirit. Y'all crack me up. If you're wearing the same color shirt as any of the other players, take a drink together. Who wore it the best here? You know how they all like to be dressed alike, looked alike. They following the same systems now. It's pretty obvious. We're still talking about New York City, which is connected to all other cities. We got players with divorced parents give out 2 drinks, but split them up. So they're focused on players with divorced parents, right? They're focused on those that are wearing the same colored shirts. Take what resonate, leaves the rest. But we like to decode over here, right? And who wore it the best too, right? So you know how they into fashion and shit over there, right? Who wore it the best though? Drink if you're not feeling well right now. So a lot of them sick over there. That Magician that's reversed. Because we done siphoned so much energy back, but it wasn't their energy. You see how that's going? So a lot of them looking sick, ain't they? Damn. Hair of the dog. Am I right? Thank you, Buzzed. Let's get the Oracle deck out now. See what's going on with the Oracle deck. I'm looking at a shooting star. Something about a shooting star. A star. Shooting star. Column 1. Here's the oracle deck. Thank you, oracle deck. Come on, bring that ass here. Ooh. I ain't even knocked though, so I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it back because I ain't knocked. That's cheating. I'm gonna put it back. Shay, oracle deck. What was you trying to say? It'll come back out if you need to. Column 1 is the peacock is out here. Begin the journey of healing and reconnect with your true essence. So they're being forced and reminded that they are only they only have their energy left to feed off of. Okay, so it says begin the journey of healing and reconnect with your true essence. Okay, so that magician reverses. Yeah, what's this? What's that say? Y'all read it. It say ex workers are spreading VD. Sex workers, they spreading VD, y'all. Mm-hmm. What's up, babies? What's up, y'all? Mm-hmm. Give me the peacock out here. New York City, column 1. The peacock is out here. The peacock is reminding you, right? For some of you all in this energy of the peacock energy, right? You are the epitome of beauty. Face the unknown with courage and grace now. Be confident and be mysterious. It's time for rebirth, balance, and foundation. Don't be arrogant, vain, or unapproachable. Be delicate. Be humble. I offer lessons of self-love, honor, integrity, and facing life's challenges. Kicking thorns. Peacock came out with a strong message there, right? We need at least one more from the oracle deck. We always need at least 4 more diviners. What's that? Come here, bring that ass here. You try to take that ass back in there now. The horse, and this motherfucker came out earlier, right? But I was like, if you wanted to come back out, it'll come back out. I had to put it back in because I ain't knocked yet, goddamn it. But that, and what color horse we in? What year? So the horse is out here, right? And the horse is saying, I am your carriage in life, right? I offer you personality, desire, balance between instinctive and tamed, masculine, feminine, strong emotions, passion. I am your driving force and we're in full driving mode. Control your sexual energy. So look, whatever the fuck going on in New York City for column 1, they've been siphoning so much motherfucking energy that we pulled our energy back and they're left with their own energy, right? Their energy is toxic, right? All they are is diseases, spiritually and sexually transmitted diseases, right? The horse is stamping it. Control your sexual energy so that way you won't be involved in this shit here. Fuck around and find out, though. Fuck around and find out. All right, so column number 2 here. Bring that ass here. Thank you, column 1. Thank you, column 1. Thank you, column 1. Column number 2 was talking about those who was committed in their faith, right? Very optimistic. The star. Remember that? Spiritual connection. You found peace after turbulent times. It was the start of a relationship, an overflow of love, new feelings, emotional awakening, all the good stuff, right? A beginning of emotional experiences. It was a significant recovery from regret, acceptance of the past. You were warned to accept the past, right? Right? Be aware of implications of your actions. Because with this second column, this is love. Okay, this is about siphoning somebody's love here, and you being on a new relationship or a new start with divine and spirit and yourself, and most importantly yourself here. Okay, but you going through the dark. Whoever is column 2, you going through the dark night of the soul, and that's amazing. That's amazing, because you're having to find yourself again. Okay, you have to come to appreciate the lessons that you've learned, and it's going to put you in a better position. That's exactly what it's saying, because the suffering and grief that you endured gave you strength and resilience to move on. So it's going to call. It's something about finances is here too. Okay, so for some in New York City here, you're going to have to go through this time where you're going to be sad, you're going to be separated, right? But you have to figure out why you're feeling that way, right? Why were you left in this position, right? Of insecure. Why do you feel so insecure? Divine Spirit is going to let you know that you are power. It's nothing. You are very secure. And they're going to remind your ass. Divine is. And you're going to have a couple of spirits that's going to come in there fucking with you. So you got to be strong, okay? You got to be strong. Because the spirits, they don't fuck around. They're going to build that ass up, though. I tell you that. And they can only do to you what you let them. Remember that shit. You control them. They don't control your ass. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. So it's something about disappointing news, all right? You got to go through this. And Divine and Spirit is asking you clearly who or what is in control. Period, point blank. All right? Because there's a creative block for some of y'all. Because they gave you a new start. They gave you new feelings, but they told you. Divine told you and asked you. Are you aware of the implications of your actions, right? Did you accept the past? Like, did you accept the shit that you did? Basically, did you learn from it? And for some of us, we don't learn. I know, right? I bet Divine Spirit stay whooping my ass. You know, we don't learn. So we got to go right back. But it'll get to a point in time where you're going to get tired of restarting. You're going to get tired of that shit. Starting over. And Divine Spirit, they ain't never going to, well, especially Divine ain't going to go nowhere. Right? You're going to have several different spirits. When you're going through the dark night of soul, be careful. Them trickster spirits come in and out. Because you're going through a transition where you're ascending. For some. Right? Some people don't do it. They back away from the dark night of the soul. Right? And they go and do this old energy manipulation shit. And instead of just facing it, they try to put your shit on other stars, on you, on the stars. They don't have souls, right? They don't have hearts. They can't light up and rejuvenate without your energy. All right, so let me see. We got poetry for Neanderthals, what we started off with for the column 1. So let's see here. Ashe, the star. What's going on? What can we learn from this Divine and Spirit? Give us some messages in regard to this as we go. Trust the fall. Divine and Spirit said, trust the fall. You're going to fall, but trust it. Okay? Something about somebody about to crash a motherfucking wedding. But or are you the wedding crasher, motherfucker? Okay, but something else about a crash there, okay? Don't crash out, though. Don't allow your emotions to get to that point where you crash out. Let them crash out and look like a motherfucking fool. And you just sip your motherfucking drink, whether it's orange juice, water, a little bit of wine. Don't get too fucked up. But whatever it is, something about a wedding. And trust the fall. Divine Spirit said, trust that fall. Whatever it's a chef, something about a chef and a pastry chef. Take a cold shower, okay? Take a cold shower. Take a shower. For some of y'all, take a fucking shower. Take a bath. Soak that motherfucking shit. Trash in the trash can. Something about the club and the club sandwich. Let's get buzzed for column 2. Who getting buzzed? Where you getting buzzed, right? Because it's saying, come to appreciate the lessons learned. Are you aware of the implications of your actions here, okay? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Who or what is in control? That's what keeps sticking out to me, right? What's this? Drink if you've been on a trip in the past month. Catch flights, not feelings. Right? So, oh shit. And remember, crash came out here. Y'all stay the fuck off the planes and shit. Unless it's, for something for not to live your goddamn best life, unless you take yourself on a vacation where it's about self-love or something like that, or you're on a business venture where it's going to build something, internal wealth or even money wealth, right? But I don't know. This is catching flights, right? But not feelings. So be cautious of your feelings, your emotions here. When you go through this dark night of the soul here. You're being pushed into something. Make sure I ain't got no holes and shit. I stay with holes and shit. You're being pushed into the dark night of the soul. Give me a little bit more from this buzz. What's going on with this? Column 2 here. What's that? Drink if you've been to a concert in the last month. Now, play their music so everyone else can enjoy it. Drink if you can beat the person to your right in an arm wrestle. And boys, drink if you've ever peed sitting down. Girls, drink if you've ever peed standing up. I've done that. I've actually done that. Especially if you go to like these some of these public restrooms out here, you gotta, hey, y'all women out there, look back at it. When y'all fucking done and shit, look back, wipe that shit up. That's so disrespectful. A lot of y'all be sharting and shit like that, and I it's cool. I got to do it too. You know what I'm saying? But not in the public. I be at home and shit. But y'all literally be in the public, yo. Like that shit be all over the toilet, inside the toilet. Look back at it, wipe it up, cleanse it up. Right? It's a shared space. But something about boys, drink if you've ever peed sitting down. Girls, drink if you've ever peed standing up. I'm just saying. Then it say because either way, I'm looking at it like you got a ding-a-ling. Whether it's say, I ain't got no dick either. But whether it's saying boys, well, I got to click, right? But whether it's saying boys or girls, either way, I'm looking at it like this a boy. Anyway, it's them. It's the T's and the energy of this star here. Y'all can't see my foot right there. It's the T's and the energy of the star here. For some. What's going on? She's back. Yes. Let me knock let's get the oracle deck out. Ashe. She's back. Yikes. She's back. Yikes. Something about New York City here. She's back. Yikes. What's that? Bring that ass here. This being is under judgment. Very evil spirit. She's back. Yikes. They're under judgment. They're an evil spirit. Whatever's going on. Demonstrate public support by having many sign a petition. Something about to happen in the public. They all have to go down in the public like they always like to be in the public. The movie sets are cursed. Something about movie sets here. She's back. Yikes. She's back. Yikes. That being is under judgment. It's an evil spirit. New York City. A little bit more. Hollywood got Holly Weird, and you know that Hollywood is on this card here on the portal, New York City. Movie sets are cursed. You got Jewish, Jewel and Crown, Empire State Building. Check all the buildings. As above, so below. Central Times Square, Grand Central Park, Feds. I'm looking at Hollywood, Korean, Chinese, Mega City, 5 boroughs. Okay, Hollywood got Holly Weird. New York City knows about it. The movie sets are cursed. In particularly the Jewish community knows very much so about this Hollywood got Holly Weird business. The Jewish community knows very much so about these archons here, don't you? Right? Right? They had no authority to operate with your energies. None. But they learning. They learning. Yes, they are. New York City, stand up. Pretty soon, y'all finna sink. I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all in fucking New York City, y'all better get the fuck up out of there. I'm trying to tell you what the fuck I know. Hey, this ain't no fairmonger shit. You have to understand what is it built on top of. Man. Column number 3, bring that ass here. Bring that ass here. That's that Empress, right? That Empress energy, connecting with beauty and bringing happiness to their life. They were kind to themselves, right? Motherhood, nurturing. They understand themselves and get in touch with their sensuality here. Not sexuality, their sensuality here. Very expressive here, okay? This Queen of Swords, clear boundaries, right? Direct communication, gonna tell it like it is when they want to. Sharp wit, don't beat around the bush. No chit chat or gossip is allowed around this energy, right? Straight values, logic, and facts here. Very graceful, no nonsense thinker, not judgmental, right? It's time to create that daily task or schedule to get through specific projects. Okay, you have the patience to accomplish all duties. You're considered reliable and committed to your work. All right. As above, so below. The outer world is reflecting within. Pure willpower is here at this time. It's time to tap into your full potential. Connecting force. You are the connecting force between heaven and earth. All right. So opportunities are created. It's time. You've created an inner world and outer world that is now flowing. I'm looking at. Let me knock first. Something about a pocket watch or a watch, okay? It's something about lipstick here. Swim team or a team. A chair or a rocking chair. Sword fight or sword. An ant or an anteater. It's time to get buzzed now. Let's see what's going on. We're getting buzzed now. You know, we tell all our little secrets and the truths when we get buzzed, don't we? I'll shade them spirits gonna make sure of it. What's this? That's a lot. Damn. We're gonna take the top four. We got drink if you have a piercing you never wear anymore. Then tell us more about how it's not a phase. Somebody got a couple piercings somewhere or they don't wear it no more. Where we at 4204 in that time. Drink if you call your significant other a pet name. And be honest, Boo Boo Bear, it's time to stop. If you've gone through a breakup this year, cheers to new beginnings. And drink if you've masturbated today. Nice. I haven't, but the shit got me just pew 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 in my motherfucking mind. Shit. Something about a backseat driver or a driver. There's something about a candle and candle wax. Let's get into it. Oracle deck, column 3. Shay, I'm looking at I'm conceited. I got a reason. Jealousy is out here. I'm conceited. I got a reason. You got jealousy on your back, but it's okay. Everybody get a little jealous every now and again. But don't let it turn into envy, right? Turn your jealousy into your what you got to do for yourself. Okay, everybody get a little. It's all right. Fix that shit. It's whatever it is what you want for yourself. So just make it a reality for you. Jealousy is in the energy. They whoever's jealous, you keep fucking around, you ain't gonna have no inner peace or light. Okay? Divine Spirit said, fuck around and find out if you want to with your jealous ass. Don't let it turn into envy. Okay? Because whatever's going on in this column here, they're conceited and they got a reason. But they ain't even making it like they're conceited here. They're graceful. You understand you understand how that goes? So you jealous for no reason. Maybe you like to be loud and shit. You like to always show off or whatever this jealous energy is, right? Right? You always want to show somebody something. Sit your ass down. Let them shine. That's your fucking problem. Whatever's going on, you don't like to see nobody else shine, right? So now no inner peace for you or no light. The fuck? Stank ass bitch. Male or female, woman or man, them or they. Whichever fucking one. You pick or choose. Motherfucker, I ain't like that energy going to try to peep your ass in here. I'm conceited. I got a reason. It be them motherfuckers that always think they on like they got money or they got the businesses. No disrespect to y'all that got the money and the businesses. If I ain't talking to you, shut the fuck up. But those of you that know who the fuck you are, bitch, this is their time. Okay? It always been their time. Stank ass, backseat driving ass. Sit the fuck down. Go masturbate. Sit the fuck down. Stank ass bitch. Whoever you are, get the fuck on out of this energy here. Yeah. Fuck wrong with you? Over there doing candle magic and shit. Look at this shit. Over there doing candle magic and shit. I'm conceited. I got a reason. I bet the fuck you do, bitch. Now look. That's fucking crazy. The way my mind be going. Anyway, let's get back into the message. Yeah, no, it ain't the way my motherfucking mind going. That's what the fuck is out here. That's how the portals was played. See, and then they try to play it like it's you that got a fucking problem. No, I'm just on it. Give me a little bit more divine spirit. What's this? Something about created a set of protocols, like out of body. Yeah. Created a set of protocols out of body. It's something about changes out here. Change. Yeah, because they ain't got no new friends. They ain't got no friends. And you, no new friends. Whoever you are, no new fucking friends. Divine and spiritual friend right now. Shit, you your friend right now. Shit, no new friends. It's time for change. Because action is in play. Integration, this is only the middle stages. Apply new strategies and make positive transformations now. Practice new coping mechanisms, develop healthier habits, and relinquish old illnesses and related behaviors here, because that's why the fuck you conceited, bitch. I mean, you jealous. That's why you jealous, bitch. You need to change, whoever you are. Try to come in this motherfucker, sneak your stank ass in here like I wasn't gonna catch that shit, bitch. Male or female, woman or man, them or they, whoever the fuck it is, your ass better fucking change. Make that change. What Michael Jackson say, bitch, make that change. Yeah, because you created all this on yourself. I'm conceited. I got a reason. Yeah, jealous ass bitch. New York City. Stand up, because y'all sinking down, goddammit. Let me get a little bit more on this. No, let's go ahead on the Portal 13 here now. Don't fuck with my throat. I don't even suck dick no more. So you ain't got to worry about me deep throat, but you won't deep throat me, motherfucker. The fuck? Don't you dare try to cut. Motherfucker said, goo, 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 goo. Energy be tripping out here. When they don't like what's being said and shit. Give me this final message just coming from the sun here. Overall, New York City, overall, the sun is here, right? Success, abundance, and radiance. We ain't forget about that as above, so below, right? They need to be cautious of what are they floating on top of, okay? Because it's not going to last very long. Strength and vitality is provided. Joy, trust, loyalty, and happiness is on the way. You've provided others with... So for those of you that's in New York City here, right? For those of you that provided others with inspiration, for those of you who people, nature, animals are drawn to your warm nature and you didn't manipulate them to be drawn to you, right? It's just you. It's just who you are, right? You are radiant. You are love. You are affection, and you do that. You're like that towards others, right? You're very confident. You're able to share your qualities and your achievements with others, right? So overall, that's the energy that is taking over New York City, right? It's in the sun. It's in the sun's energy. It started off And the magician reversed energy. Very manipulative, right? Very manipulative, snake ass energy. They was just siphoning energy from other beings, other stars, right? Energy. They was siphoning energy like a motherfucker, but they goddamn engineers and shit. Okay, and they goddamn science, big head ass scientists and shit out here. And they're connected globally. So just because I said goddamn New York City, look who on the back of it, the fucking Grand Canyon. Okay, so but we gonna focus on New York City. New York City. I ain't even do New York, the state of New York. This is just New York City. What are the final messages, divine and spirit, that we are going to receive, whether it's coming from the oracle deck, Ashe, whether it's coming from poetry for Neanderthal, Ashe, or whether it's coming from the buzz deck, Ashe. What are the final messages we are to receive revolved around New York City? And we'll do another transmission because I want to do the astrology. Where I'm at, 5039. We'll still do it. We'll do astrology for New York City. But as far as Oracle deck, buzz, and poetry for Neanderthal, what are the final messages coming from the sun? What is New York City supposed to know now, Divine? Goddamn legs, man. My shit be going. Nah, I promise y'all I work out and shit. Kinda. All right, let's see what's going on here, y'all. What's this? Somebody's fearing death. First question, divine and spirit is asking, do you fear death? Yeah, for some, for a lot, they abuse remote viewing. Women chosen to channel energy. So they're abusing remote viewing, and in particularly women chosen to channel energy. I told you they be fucking with my goddamn channel. They're there. But worry about them goddamn shadows y'all got coming y'all motherfucking way. I told you I don't do this shit for y'all. The fuck? Especially if you still connected to this goddamn shit right here. They can come and talk about, and if you still connected to that shit, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fuck wrong with y'all. Fuck wrong with y'all. It's not what I do this for. So do you fear death? Because niggas like me die every time I go to fuck to sleep. And I be like, grand rising. Yup. I'm still alive because I'm still something on this mission while I'm here. I have shit. Something about this mission as to why I'm here. Right? Okay. But they abusing remote viewing. Somebody cooking some good shit downstairs. It smell like steak and shit. It's been fucking with my stomach for the past 10 minutes. I'm about to go be nosy. Maybe somebody likes steak though. It smell like steak. Might be my neighbors cooking. I'm looking at Osiris and Phoenix. Osiris and Phoenix, okay? So final message is the God of the afterlife is on that ass. Transformation, renewal, death, wise, introspective. I'm looking at the dates April 11th through April 20th and May 1st through May 10th. Right? That was Osiris. Now Phoenix, immortal bird that regenerates, flames and combustion, motif 3B2, born again. Obtain new life by rising from the ashes. Damn, look at them final messages. Look at Divine Spirit here. God damn, they in some shit. New York City, stand out. Mm-hmm. In New York, concrete jungles where things are made of. It's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can't do. Shit. Motherfucking rats done took over that bitch. Look at this. We got the big three societies coming out. Big three societies, Scrolling Key, 1842. Wolf's Head, 1883. Skull and Bones, 1832. Eulogia. I'm looking at St. Anthony Hall. I'm looking at Tomb. And I'm looking at Manuscript Society. You know how they love their brotherhoods and shit, right? Something about a hotel. Final messages coming out about a hotel here. Metaphysical meaning of hotel. The the psyche or consciousness representing a temporary space for transition, a state of being in flux, a collection of different experiences, the voices within the self. Okay, noble dwelling, haunted, available to the park in public. What? This is when it's getting physical. All right, because I got the spiritual and metaphysical meanings, and then I also got what a hotel mean, like what we think of fucking home. Like you going to go book a room, you gonna go suck that nigga, you go fuck that nigga, something like that. Or you on a family trip, y'all go to the hotel. Anyway, a commercial establishment offering lodging is supposed to embrace what or welcome the stranger or the unknown within one's own being. A period of waiting, rest, or spiritual seeking. So it's a lot of different meanings on this portal hotel here, okay? Because I told y'all, and I'm gonna always tell y'all, when y'all look stuff up, whether you're using Google, Safari, I don't give a fuck, whichever search engine you're using, look up the regular meaning of what it means, like hotel, right? Look up what a hotel means, right? It's gonna tell you what it means, like in the physical reality. And then I want you to look up the spiritual meaning and then the metaphysical meaning. A hotel. So you can understand New York City, final messages, the sun is here. Energy vampires. Energy vampires. They're exhausted. They're depleted. They could have been a toxic friend, demanding boss. They drained your energy like a family member. They need spiritual healing and growth ASAP, but they can only do it for themselves. They are no longer allowed to. They should have never been operating with your fucking energies, right? That's a violation within itself. And they got a nerve to call us fucking citizens. What the fuck? This is for my mysterious, mystical, unknown cosmic beings that have made it here on the plane called Earth. They called us fucking citizens. American citizens at that. The situation is improving and our name is clear. Whatever's going on. The situation is improving and our name is being cleared. As if we needed y'all to clear our shit up. Y'all gotta worry about y'all motherfucking names being cleared now. And don't forget on this building, it say Jewish, Jewel and Crown, Empire State Building. Check all the buildings as above, so below. I got Hollywood, Korean, Chinese, Mega City, 5 bureaus, Grand Central Park. This job joker was down there cooking. Feds, Central Times Square. I already said that. Check all the buildings as above, so below. What is that, nigga?
Me?
Yeah, what you make?
A burger that has an egg on it with chili oil.
Nigga made a burger that got an egg on it with chili oil.
And tomato and mayo.
Tomato mayo. Just so y'all know.
And cheese.
And cheese.
That's it.
That's it. All right, New York. I'm gonna keep this portal out here. Energy vampires. Did we get buzzed and all that? For the final messages? No, I knocked, but I never pulled from it. Hold on, y'all. Oh, what's this? We got drink if you bought a class ring your senior year of high school. Was it worth it? Do you wear it? Is it on now? Ooh, something about a ring or a class ring or a ring. Don't forget about the AI policy here. The summit, the AI focused summit is scheduled April 2026. It's going to be about the White House prioritizing advancement of AI to improve government efficiency and maintain U.S. leadership in technology. That's for my mysterious, mystical, unknown cosmic beings that know what to do with that motherfucking information. Fuck their ass up, y'all. Shortest and tallest players get into prom pose together for a hold on. Shortest and tallest players get into prom pose together for a picture and then drink. What? Shortest and tallest players get into prom pose together for a picture. Pose together for a picture and then drink. Get into prom. Pose together for a picture in this dress. I don't know. Shortest and tallest players. Keywords, right? Shortest and tallest players. Something about taking a pose there, right? Prom is also in here. So take a pose for your fucking pictures, y'all. Click, click. Y'all ass is going down there. The shortest and the tallest players. Uh what? What's that? What's this? Bring that ass here. Come here. This is falling on the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is saying players with the belly button piercing show off the medal, then drink. So somebody might got a belly button piercing. Show us the medal. They like to show off their belly button or a piercing, a certain piercing here. Drink if you've ever commented on a porn video. What could you possibly have to say? So porn could be involved here. Piercings, belly buttons. I'm looking at prom, sports, schools, high schools in particular. What was your top artist on your Spotify rap this year? Music is involved. If you have the same artist as another player, you're safe from drinking. So music is involved. This is what I mean by decoding, right? And everybody, you just got to decode your way. And we put whatever way. There is no right or wrong. It's just us conversing, communicating, right? So drink if you don't know what your credit score is and you don't care. So their federal bureaucracy agency and all that shit is collapsing. The credit score, that is false. It's fucking fake, right? All that shit. It fucking pisses me off when I try to explain it to these bitches and it goddamn it I can't. I get all frustrated because I ain't do my proper homework and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know what I'm talking about. Goddamn, it's a goddamn scam. It's a scam on top of scams on top of scams. So something about the credit score and that whole credit agency is just going down. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get poetry for Neanderthal. Something about airport security in the airport. Stay off the fucking planes, y'all. At TSA, they ain't even paying them bitches. You understand what I'm saying? And some of them still showing up for work agents. I'm trying to tell you, ain't no fucking way. So now they telling you to show up at airports 3 to 4, sometimes 5 hours early so they can check your shit because they ain't got no security. So how secure are you going to be on a fucking plane? On top of us doing what we got to do in the motherfucking air, the water. I mean, unless it's something very imperative why you got to be in that air. Something about this is a warning to the airports and the airport securities. You know how they like they nicknames, so something about milk and chocolate milk, okay? You know how they got their nicknames, hot dogs and pizzas and shit like that, right? Ice creams and shit. Something about a leather jacket and leather and a toaster oven and an oven. A shoe and a shoelace, coffee and instant coffee, taco salad, waffle cone and cone. That was a lot of food. They fuck with the food. New York City, you fuck with the food now. Because at first, okay, so when we was talking about we getting buzzed and shit, right? They was basically telling us how the schools is under judgment, and particularly the high schools, right? Because if you bought a class ring your senior year of high school, was it worth it? Do you wear it? Is it on now? Then something about a prom came out here too. The prom pictures and shit. Now Spotify out here, so there's music. You know what I'm saying? They're using the music. They're using the schools, the credit score out here. They just showing you, Divine and Spirit just showing you how you could decode shit in your own realm, you know, in your own world realm. The shortest and the tallest players, that's giving me sports and shit like that, and particularly basketball. You know what I'm saying? Get into the prom pose together and picture and drink. So they all pictured together. They all do the same shit with their families. They all in the same pictures. They all go to the same shit. They all gang. You dig what I'm saying? It's not hard to find them, to my mysterious, mystical, unknown cosmic beings out there. It's not hard to find them. It's not. They even got classes like A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list. And they like to put it on their platforms and shit like Wikipedia, and they tell you all their business. Anyway, we got players with the belly button. All right, so something about piercings and metal, right? And then porn is out here too. Porn is out here. And that's it. All right, let me read over y'all comments and yeah. Then we gonna pray. All right, let me get all of these on over here so y'all can see the beautiful work that we've done. We are so amazing. Yes, we are. We are so amazing. What they say on High School Musical. We're all in this together. All right, let me. Shit, y'all. My fucking knees be fucked up. All right, let me get to it. Let me read these comments. Had to readjust my body. All right, Richard Zoha-V8F said, "What, you're doing that?" House. Okay, I don't know how to say your name. HOVSEPYANHAKOB said hi. What up, y'all? Muhammad Sarwar said hi. What up? I don't know how to say your damn name. HOV. I do not want to call you that. Hakab. I'm gonna call you Hakab. That's the only Hakab, please. My name. What about your name, Hakab? What up? Muhammad Sarwar. How are you? What up? How are you? The Gratitude said the following. Hi. Hey y'all. Understood. Laughed a little bit. Now I'm good. I learned. Hey, the Gratitude. Ashe. At 5 for 100 said, my baby, you didn't even have to wear that BS. My baby, you didn't even have to wear that BS. My baby, you didn't even have to wear that BS. I don't know. I like your dumb ass hat. It's extracting my intelligence. I will be back, Unc. What? I don't know. And then if you are trying to be funny, then make the shit worth it. And then if you're not, then make it clear. But at 5 for 100, Divine Spirit, listen to this shit so I can know I ain't tripping. And so you can know which way this energy is going. And it don't matter what you named your handles, right? Divine Spirit knows exactly where to go. But here's the fucking message, Divine Spirit. My baby, you didn't have to wear that BS. I like your dumbass hat. It's extracting my intelligence. I will be back, Unc. The Gratitude, thank you for coming through here. Yeah, because the Gratitude, like, what? Little laughing emoji, no need for splatter, and laughed again. Chief of Time said, 387 said, isn't New York City built on Rome? Come through with that. These are the type of goddamn comments I'm talking about. Thank you. Chief of Times, the Gratitude, thank y'all. You know, we building, like we're building. Shit. The Gratitude, thank you for your comments, the star. You know what I'm saying? Smack their own forehead off this shit, laughing. Heard. And then said, very boy, the Gratitude. Threw up the prayer hands, Anthony Dotson. Then we got Antoine. I was laughing with you, Goofy. Okay? So, oh damn. Anthony Dotson, Antoine. What's that about? I gotta look that up. But anyway, let's pray, okay? Oh man, and don't forget about this AI policy, right? The AI policy. Hide your kids, hide your wife on. Okay. Don't forget about the AI policy. All right, AI Focus Summit is scheduled April 2026, y'all. All right. We rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously. knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, all are protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck was sent to us, and then it is sent back to its source because we are already sovereign and because we are already free. Any agreements and contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are already cut, they are already ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. I am sovereign, I am sovereign, I am sovereign. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all say y'all prayer, right? You always want to do your prayer. I always start on with some type of lip gloss, right? And it be all full. Then by the time I get done, it be like my black ass lips right back here again. It don't matter. Whatever prayer you do, make sure it's your prayer, right? Write down your own prayer with your own words, the power invested in you, right? Whatever prayer you write down, make sure you say it in increments, repetitions of 3, 6, or 9, right? It's a system. You're breaking out of a system. So say it in repetitions of 3, 6, or 9 in order to make your manifestation, your dream, or your vision come alive. Much peace. Keep the peace in, y'all. Don't let the peace out. Keep the peace in. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that motherfucking darkness because of dark matter. And the reason why I got this motherfucker on is because y'all be thinking a bitch be scared to show y'all some shit. I finally am able, and you thought I looked like a little boy before, you got me fucked up, but look who got some cornrows. Well, I couldn't do this before, but look who was able to put cornrows in their own goddamn head, bitch. You got me fucked up if you think for a second that somebody is worried about what y'all think about a motherfucker in this physical goddamn shit. You got me fucked up all the way. So again, much peace, much light, much love, but especially, look at that, I gotta blow my goddamn nose, especially that motherfucking darkness because of dark matter. Look that up. All right, and I love y'all. Oh, I gotta sing y'all a song every time it come time to this part. I gotta sing y'all a song. Let's get a song out here. The first song I say. Y'all know why I laugh because my voice, right? So we got the climb on here. I can almost see it. The dream I'm dreaming, but it's a voice inside my head. You'll never reach it. Every move I'm making and day feels lost with no direction. My faith ain't shaking, but I gotta be strong. I don't know the words, but y'all pretty much got it. Enjoy the motherfucking climb. It's the climb that you need to focus on, motherfucker. The motherfucking climb, okay? I love y'all. Much peace, much light, much love.